Hey there, everybody. Michelle here, Rebelwheels NYC, representing for the spastic fantastic today, because that's just what's up. This is my wheelchair Betty, and today I want to talk about Black Lives Matter. If you've been following the news in North America, Tamir Rice was a 12-year-old boy, a person of color who was shot and killed by the police. And recently it was announced that there was just a total failure of the system because the officer who killed this 12-year-old kid there was no indictment. There was no indictment. Yeah, again. And, most people are like, this is an outrage. This was a person who was innocent and they shouldn't have been killed, and it needs to change. Without fail, someone else will say, yeah, but what about, and it's either, what about black on black crime? Or what about when a police officer is murdered? I'm sorry, are you insinuating that somehow makes what happened okay and justified? Or do you just not care? Because, what? And the same people from the, yeah, but what about crowd will also say, but I care about people of color. But there's always a but in that sentence. It's never just, I care about people of color, period. It's like, let's just say you had a neighbor, okay? And your neighbor's aunt died. And it's obvious that your neighbor is grieving and mourning the loss of their aunt. Would you go, yeah, but what about when that aunt died? Or would that just make you a major prick? You say either, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my condolences to you and your family, or if you're not feeling it, you shut the hell up and then you keep going. I know the media goes out of their way to portray the people of color being murdered by the police as like thugs or somehow they deserved it, like total victim blaming. But at the end of the day, Tamir Rice was just a kid playing in the playground with a toy gun in an open carry state. And the people who love them are grieving and are feeling that. And if you've ever lost someone that you love, you know what that's like. I can't even imagine what that must feel like for people of color who, despite being innocent, you're still not safe, especially for parents of young kids. That's horrible, man. And the community, is grieving as well because it's not just one person dying. It's a person of color dying again violently via the hands of the police, and there's no legal consequence. And it just keeps freaking happening. And then you're gonna say, yeah, but what about, if that's the first thought that pops into your head, check yourself and check your empathy, because it's just that was someone, man. And after all of this, if you're still saying, yeah, but what about, well, then you really need to check yourself, because maybe you don't think Black Lives Matter.